welcome to Benny Douglas Football Stadium, David Wood Field here in Muleshoe, Texas for our Gil Lamb Advertising MuleshoeTV.com live stream of the Muleshoe Mules versus the Dalhart Wolves football game, the last non-district game in the 2024 season. Our live stream is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe ISD, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Edward Jones Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Bamert Seed, and our high-speed internet here for our live stream up in the press box at Benny Douglas Football Stadium, provided by 5 Area Connect. We'll take you to the kickoff. It will happen at 7 p.m. for the Mules and the Wolves. Then we'll take you through the whole game and show you as well at halftime the marching bands from the Muleshoe and Dalhart High School bands. All that coming up shortly. We'll have our pregame in just a few seconds with our voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliott Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans far and wide, welcome to a momentous evening right here at David Wood Field, nestled within the iconic Benny Douglas Stadium for tonight's non-district matchup between your Muleshoe Mules and the Dalhart Wolves. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules, coming to you under the Friday night lights with MuleshoeTV.com. From touchdowns to tackles and every heart-stopping moment in between, we're here to capture it all so you won't miss a beat. Tonight is the pink out game for Muleshoe. As you can look down onto the field, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this will be Muleshoe's Breast Cancer Awareness game. Across the stands, across the football field, and with the players, the cheerleaders, and fans, there's pink everywhere to support breast cancer awareness. You will see this throughout the game, and during the pregame, we will have the cheerleaders down the field, and then they will also be talking about breast cancer survivors and bringing aware those who unfortunately could not make it and fought a hard battle. Muleshoe 4-1 on the season comes in on some really good victories. They faced Brownfield, won that one 63-6. Turned around, faced Lamesa here in Muleshoe, 74-42. Week 2, week 3, really tough game out there at new home. It was 22-13 with the final in that one. Muleshoe coming out victorious. The following week after that, they traveled to Canadian, lost a high-scoring battle, 74-67, to a top 10 ranked team in the state of Texas. The Muleshoe turned around. They faced Clyde for homecoming last week, came out victorious 63-48, which gives you a 4-1 standing. Muleshoe looking to increase that today. Kind of going through, looking throughout the whole district, you know, just about everyone in the district is 4-1. That's Muleshoe, Idalou, Littlefield, Roosevelt, and Slayton. Everyone getting ready for district play next week. That game will be a Thursday game. That did change. So Muleshoe will travel to Lubbock Roosevelt next week, and that will be a Thursday game played on the 10th of October. Still at 7 o'clock, still same time. The JV and junior high will play on Tuesday, however, of next week. That's not but a couple of days away. So if you're wanting to catch those games will be played on Tuesday. The varsity game played on Thursday. Dalhart coming in 4-1 on the season. They've won against Levelland. They've beaten Perrington. They lost to Panhandle. They've also turned around, played Friona, won that one 36-0. And then they won against Borger 21-14. They are still in 1-3A Division 1 with the district with River Road, Bushland, Dalhart, Shallwater, the district that Muleshoe was in last year. Dalhart going down the list, they have number 0, Caden Bird, 1, Ben Meyer, 2, Gregory Whittaker, 3, Hudson Sibbert, 4, Angel Alavos, 5, Cash Schneider, 7, Zane Van Beek, 8, Cash Grimsley, number 9, Talon Garcia, number 10, Hunter Tressell, 11, Colton Kanseska, 13, Jeremiah Montoya, number 18, Bay Wig, number 19, Brett Alver, number 20, Braden Lemmer, number 21, Cole Kelso, number 23, Cade Spear, 32, Caden Balsuda, number 33, Luis De Leon, 34, Kyler Reed, 42, Creed Hines, number 50, Jers Puga, number 52, Jalen Miller, 54, Damian Mureta, 55, Fabio Perez, 60, Jose Vasquez, 62, Uriel Perez, 64, Victor Perez, 70, Ethan Davila, 72, Drew Fisher, 74, Eliseo Maldonado, 75, Giovanni Barone. The superintendent is Jeff Bird for the Wolves, and the head coach is going to be Joey Reed. Going down the line on the Muleshoe roster is number 0, Aaron Morales, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. Number 1, Yahir Kazada, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Number 2, Nathan Martins, quarterback, defensive back, senior. Number 3, Mauricio Herrera, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Number 4, Ryan Dominguez, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Number 5, Noah Hernandez, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. Number 6, Johnny Hernandez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 9, Joaquin Arias, running back, defensive back, sophomore. Number 10, Josue Sigala, running back, defensive back, sophomore. Josue Sigalo is out this game. Number 11, Donovan Moreno, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. Number 12, Hayden Burris, running back, linebacker, senior. Number 13, Luis Valles, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 15, Brayton Butler, wide receiver, defensive line, junior. 17, Nehemiah Sanchez, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 18, Eduardo Sainz, running back, linebacker, junior. 19, Chris Diaz, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Number 20, Jason Bowler, running back, linebacker, junior. 21, Octavio Arias, wide receiver, defensive back, freshman. 22, Cameron Rodriguez, running back, defensive line, sophomore. 21, Evan Jenkins, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 51, Alonzo Ramirez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 54, Raymond Cortez, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 55, Aiden Mendoza, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 60, Anthony Mendoza, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 64, Josiah Mendez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 66, Ethan Whitworth, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 67, Osmart Rodriguez, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 72, Jake Villanueva, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 74, Daniel Mendoza, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 75, Diego Molina, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 78, Samuel Espinoza, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 80, Christian Sanchez, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Your head coach is Jason Richards. The associate head football coach is Aaron Simon. Offensive coordinator is Chris Mosier. Defensive coordinator is Daryl Davis. Co-defensive coordinator is Jimmy Arias. Your other coaches are Stephen Butler, AJ Villanueva, Justin Reyna, Austin Ross. We will stand by for the national anthem real quick. Rounding off the coaches, you have Jackson Lee, Jonathan Chavez, Adrian Bustillos, Jay Thaxton. The superintendent is Dr. R.L. Richards. The athletic trainer is... The high school principal is Cindy Basir. Once again, awesome night here tonight. Really beautiful sunset, as always, out here in Muleshoe, Texas, as the sun is making its way down. Kickoff, it's 84 degrees. Should cool down pretty quick, though. The low tonight in the 50s. I think by 8 o'clock, it was saying it's supposed to be in the lower 60s. Once that sun sets, it's supposed to cool off a lot. Back to receive for Muleshoe is going to be Joaquin Arias, kicking it away for the Wolves. It's going to be number 4. It's Alavos. Missing out the starting lineup for Muleshoe is going to be Josue Sigala. He had an injury last week and is not suited up for this game. And that kick is going to be end over end. Is going to go out to a Muleshoe player who's hit immediately. Cannot quite get a number on that player. That's going to be 21, Octavio Arias. So Martins and company will now be coming out. They will start right at the 25-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for this Muleshoe offense. Muleshoe doing really good offensively. They've scored 63 one game, 74 another, 67-63. The one game they were held under 60 points was the score against against New Home, 22-13. Martins is your quarterback. To the left of him is going to be Arias. Handoff's going to go to Arias, and Arias is going to bounce outside, but he is hit immediately. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Mules. Three wide receivers at the bottom of your screen, and it's going to be a pitch out to Arias, and Arias is going to make one man miss, but he is not able to get away from number 19. That's going to be Brett Alver for the Wolves. No gain, or it'd be a gain of 1, makes it 3rd down and 9. Third down and 9, and you would like to go score on your first possession. The lone receiver at the bottom of your screen is going to be Ryan Dominguez. Here we go. Martin's dropping back. He's looking. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to have to get rid of it, and he does. That ball is just outside the reach of his receiver. That was number 5, Noah Hernandez. And Muleshoe will go 3 and out on this first series as they bring out the special teams crew to punt it away. Nathan to punt it away. He's going to punt it to, I can't quite get a number on that, Dalhart Wolf player. The kick is going to go end over end. And it is muffed. And Muleshoe will land on it. That's number 15, Brayton Butler, who landed on that. And special teams making something happen. That will be a turnover on the Wolves. And Muleshoe's offense will come back out into Dalhart territory located at the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for this Muleshoe offense. We've seen a pitch and a couple runs, and really not too much of a passing action until that third down play. So let's see if Muleshoe goes to the air right here. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. Martins drops back. He's looking immediately out to Dominguez, and that is just outside of his hand. That was no Hernandez, the intended receiver. My apologies. If you're just now joining us, we're still in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score. 2nd down and 10 for Muleshoe. 10:29 left. And handoff to Arias. And Arias has some speed, and he's going to not slip away from the last person, but will have a big gain for a first down plus some. Fresh set of downs. The Muleshoe offense has 1st and 10 at the 25 of Dalhart. Now you have Octavio Arias in. It's going to be to the left of Nathan Martins. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. High snap. It's going to be a handoff to Arias. Octavio goes up the left side and is brought down a couple yards short of the first down. Really good run by Octavio Arias, the freshman. Second down and 3 for this Muleshoe offense. Ryan Dominguez to the left of Martins. To the right of him is going to be Octavio Arias. And now they're going to swap sides. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at your top. Here we go, another handoff. Really good blocks up front, and just cannot find the hole to bounce through. Gain of 1 on the play makes it 3rd down and 2. Gain of 2, 9 minutes left in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score if you're just now joining us. Now in is Aaron Morales, number 0 at running back to the right of Martins. Man in motion is going to be Cazada. Comes out. And Martins is looking. He has open space, and he's going to take it himself. He's saying, Aaron Morales, get that block, and he does. Down to the 1. It's going to be 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs. Down to the 1 yard line. Got 1 yard to try to punch it in here. 4 tries to do it. Aaron Morales in the backfield. Nathan Martins, the quarterback. Number 4, Ryan Dominguez to the right of Martins. Aaron Morales to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. Wolves are second the box. Here we go. Handoff to Aaron Morales. And Aaron Morales is hit in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 4. I won't even say a little bit more than that. Loss of 5. 2nd down and goal at the 6. It was just a linebacker. He stepped up and plugged up the hole immediately, shot through the gap, and was able to get to Aaron Morales in the backfield. Here we go, 2nd down and goal. And it's going to be Martins who keeps it, and he's in trouble. He's going to slip away from one guy, and he's going to have to find a way to get rid of it, and he doesn't. No gain on the play, 3rd down and goal. 6 yards to go to the end zone. 7:50 left in this first quarter, still tied at 0. Muleshoe series came to a stop. They punted it away, and the punt was muffed by the Dalhart Wolves, and Muleshoe took over in Dalhart territory, and that's where they've been able to get down to here. They need to take advantage of the turnover. Here we go, 3rd down and goal, man in motion. And it's going to be a pitch out to number 3. That should be Mauricio, and he is not going to be able to get anywhere. That's 4th down. Fourth and goal for this Muleshoe offense, and man, they had a couple big plays and kind of stagnant on these set of downs. One more try to get into the end zone. Here we go. To the right of Martins is Joaquin Arias. Man in motion. Here we go. Martins is looking. He's going to be flushed out, and he's going to have to get around, and he's going to be able to escape one wolf. And he is in. He extends his arm. Touchdown, Muleshoe. Martins to the very, very edge of the end zone, stretches out and is able to get the ball past the goal line. That's going to be a touchdown for Muleshoe. 6:39 left in this first quarter. A lot of time burnt off by this Muleshoe offense. 6-0 is your score. Mauricio Herrera to take the snap, and here we go. Mauricio looks, and he goes, has a man open. It's Ryan Dominguez, and that ball is caught. Pass complete for the 2-point conversion, and your score is 8-0 in favor of your Mules. Some scores from last week. You did have Brownfield, the opponent that we faced. They played Littlefield. Lost big in that one. Brownfield moves to 0-5. Littlefield to 4-1. Lamesa lost to Tortilla last week. They moved to 1-4. Tortilla moves to 2-3. New home lost to Roscoe. So they move to 2-3. Roscoe's 1-3. Canadian lost to Sunray. They moved to 3-2. Sunray moves to 5-0. Clyde lost to Muleshoe last week. That was 63-48. Muleshoe 4-1. Clyde 2-3. Dalhart, of course, last week played Borger. They won that one 21-14. Kicking it away is going to be Brayton Butler, number 15. Next week, we play Lubbock Roosevelt. They beat Sundown 44-24. Sundown moves to 0-5. Roosevelt is 4-1. And Muleshoe's kick, it's just going to be a squib that's going to go directly out to Dalhart. Really good hands by number 20. It's Bryden Limmer. So now this Dalhart offense will come out. It'll be 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for the Dalhart offense. It'll be located at the 33-yard line, their own 33. Trussler, the quarterback. To the left of him, it's going to be Colton. And here we go, looking over, and it's going to be a little screen out to the right side, and he has some room to run. Past the 50-yard line, the Dalhart offense goes. I'm sorry, that is Cole Kelso. Cole Kelso, 21, with the catch and run. Gets to the outside. Be a fresh set of downs located right at midfield, 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trussell, the quarterback, and to the left of him so far is Kelso. Trussell, man in motion. That's going to be a pitch out to number 0, who's going to cut it up and get a huge gain on the play. That was Bird on the little pitch and run. Second down and 3. 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Muleshoe on top, 8-0. In the backfield is Bird, along with Trussell. Trussell's going to take it, and he's going to keep it himself, and he has a man open deep, and that's just outside of his reach. Number 20, Limmer, the intended receiver, stops the clock at 5:46. Third down and 3, 5:46 left in this first quarter. Muleshoe's defense looking to kind of make it 4th down and out of reach, or at least 4th and long instead of 4th and manageable. Here we go. Quarterback's going to take it himself, and he will get a 1st down. And plows deeper into Muleshoe territory. Tressell's going to drop back. He's going to look. He's in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it. And Aaron Morales is there for the tackle. No gain on the play. As Tressell is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Clock will continue to run. 2nd down and 10 for this Dalhart offense. 5:15 left in the first quarter. Muleshoe on top, 8-0. Here we go. Colton's pass just outside the reach of his Bird, the intended receiver. 3rd down and 10 for this Dalhart offense. Clock stopped at 4:59. Third down and 10 for this Dalhart offense. Trussler's going to roll out. He's just going to take himself to the left, and he has some open space. He's going to be tackled, and that should be a holding on the Wolves. It'll be a gain of 1, but let's see what Coach does here if he declines it or accepts it. It'll be 4th and 9 if he does. And now the call on the field was at first they were saying holding on Muleshoe, but the block in the back on Dalhart. And Coach will take that penalty. Will make it a repeat 3rd down, but outside the sticks. Be 3rd and 19. Here we go. Trussler, the quarterback. Kelso, the running back. Here we go. Trussler dropping back. Drops deep, and he's in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it, and he has an open receiver, and just outside of his reach, Caden Bird, the intended receiver. And Caden Bird was wide open. 4th down and forever, and the punting crew will now come out for Dalhart. It looks like no one's back to receive the punt for Muleshoe, as making sure that Dalhart doesn't try to go for it. Here we go. And that punt's going to be short, end over end. If you're Muleshoe, you just want to get away from it. It's going to take a little bit of a Dalhart bounce. Lands at about the 24. Will roll to the 20-yard line. It will mark at the 19. This will set up shop for Martins and Company at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for your Muleshoe offense. Ryan Dominguez to the left of Martins. To the right of him is going to be Arias, and Arias is going to take it, and he's going to be hit in the backfield immediately. Big loss there, loss of 4. Make it 2nd down and 14. Clock will continue to run. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Second down for this Muleshoe offense. If you have to get a really deep pass, here we go. Martin's looking, and he's going to get it out to Ryan Dominguez. He's hit hard. That's going to be good for a few yards. He is shaken up. Ryan Dominguez is hit hard on that last play. He was able to get up on his own. He's walking now. Number 15, Brayton Butler will come in for number 4, Ryan Dominguez. It will be a third down and 12 for this Muleshoe offense. Got to get right up to about the 29-yard line to convert for the first down. Martins is the quarterback in the backfield. 2 receivers at the top and bottom of your screen. Here we go. Martin's dropping back. He's in trouble. He's going to have to take off and run with it maybe, and he does. And he shimmies around one player and cannot get outside of the second Dalhart player. Forced out of bounds. Clock will stop at 3:03, fourth down. And this Muleshoe offense just kind of stalled out. The line of scrimmage game being won by Dalhart, by the Dalhart defense so far. So they've been able to get pressure in the backfield and force Martins outside, and Martins will kick it away here. And that kick's going to be high, end over end. Muleshoe does have coverage, and that is going to land at the 40. And you want to get on that real quick. Lands at the 40. Caught at about the 39 by a Muleshoe player. They didn't. It was going to take a Dalhart bounce towards the other way. So now the Wolves will come out on offense. 1st and 10. Right at around the Dalhart 39-yard line. If you're just now joining us, 2:54 left in the first quarter. 8-0 is your score. Muleshoe on top. Kind of stalled out on the offense. Stacked receivers for the Dalhart offense. Trussler, the quarterback, to the left of him is Kelso. Here we go, and that's a little screen out to number 11. He's going to get away from several Muleshoe players, and he's not going to get away from Arias. And there's a flag coming in. Carnesecca just took that, and he was able to take it, run up the field, and it's going to be a face mask on Muleshoe. Huge chunk play there for the Wolves, and they are deep into Muleshoe territory after that penalty, too, helping them out. Set them up right around the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 2:40 left in this first quarter. Here we go. Trussler hand off the middle to Kelso. Kelso hit at the line of scrimmage. He's brought down. He will get across the 10 down to the 9. Ball will be located at the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Two minutes left in this first quarter. The clock is counting down. Kelso to the left of Trussler. Trussler is going to take it himself, and he is going to have some good blocks in front of him, and he is in for the Dalhart touchdown. Trussler with the quarterback keeper. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. 8-6 is our score after the Dalhart touchdown. Attempting the PAT is going to be Angel Avalos. And the snap is good. Kick is going to be up and through the uprights. "8-7, our score in this one. Muleshoe still on top. 1:46 left in the first quarter. And man, oh man, this Muleshoe offense just looking kind of just deflating. The defense did there too, and don't know if it's maybe going through the motions or don't know what's happened, but Dalhart came in here and just took over just the momentum and the feel in this game, and you got to really come out on offense on this one. Try to go down and score. Maybe get a big play, get something. Avalos to kick it away. Once again, looking forward to next week. The game did change. Friday is no longer the schedule on the game. Muleshoe, the varsity team, will go play on Thursday out there in Lubbock, Roosevelt. Turning around, and the JV and junior high will play on Tuesday, is what I am told of next week. The kick will be high, end over end, and away. And Arias is going to have to take it. And he is going to be hit inside the 10, and that is going to be a tough starting position for this Muleshoe offense. Who has struggled in this first quarter. They were able to drive down to get a score, but that was to the help of a muffed punt by the Dalhart Wolves special teams. Took the ball from around here down to the 40. Then Muleshoe was able to go down and score, but it took to the fourth down to get a score for this Muleshoe offense, and kind of hope to score on this series here. Martin's the quarterback. To left him is Arias, and Arias is going to take it. He's going to cut up field and get a good chunk of yards there. 6-yard run will make it 2nd down and 4. And that's the kind of runs that you're really wanting. You know, you've been going backwards on the run. You've been able to penetrate through the middle of the field, or really through the middle of the line of scrimmage, to get into the backfield and hopefully catch the edge. You got 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. This trips formation. Lone receiver at the top is number 4, Ryan Dominguez. Nathan looking back, and he's in trouble immediately, and he's going to have to scramble and get out, and he's going to make a pass out to Ryan Dominguez. He comes back, and that ball was just several yards short from where he was. A tough throw to make as a quarterback on the run like that, having to turn your body around and try to get that out, get the power behind it, and Martins was not able to there. Stops the clock at 1:31 in this first quarter. 3rd down and 3. Dalhart, with only 3 linemen on the line of scrimmage, only have 5 people in the box right now. And here we go. That ball's going to go over the middle. That's caught for a 1st down. That is Noah Hernandez, who's still pushing forward. This is a big catch, big 1st down, and that's what you got to do with this offense right here. They are challenging, the defense is challenging Muleshoe to throw it. They are only stacking the box with 5 players. Here we go, fresh set of downs, handoff to Arias, and Arias is just going to keep driving his feet. He will gain a few on that play. 2nd down and 8 for this Muleshoe offense. .55 seconds left in this first quarter. Muleshoe on the drive so far, looking to go down and score. Arias to the left of Martins. Martins dropping back. He's looking. He's going to go out to number 5, deep downfield and just outside of his reach. That was Noah Hernandez, the intended receiver. 3rd down and 8. I tell you what, that was just a yard shy of just being caught. Noah Hernandez had some really, really awesome catches last week on his times that he's been targeted. And here we go again. Noah Hernandez, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Martin's looking, and he's going to have to get rid of it, and he does. That ball is batted away. That was number 0, Caden Bird, who batted the ball away from number 3, Mauricio Herrera, and that will be a 4th down, and Muleshoe will punt it away. 30 seconds left in this first quarter, 8-7 if you're just now joining us. Muleshoe on top, but offense becoming stagnant. Martins to kick it away, number 11. Karnaseka to receive the kick. Here we go, and that punt's going to be end over end. Booming punt. It's going to land at about the 34, 33, and roll out of bounds. Really good punt by Nathan Martins, and that will take the ball to the 33. 23 seconds left in this first quarter, and this Muleshoe defense needs to come up with a big stop right here. Try to take that momentum back, as Dalhart has all the momentum. And really, it's just come down to the line of scrimmage. Just Dalhart's been able to control just that interior line between the offense and the defense, and if you can figure that out, I think you have an easier time running the ball and also stopping the run from Trussler and Kelso. Here we go. Handoff is going to go up the middle, and that's going to be stopped. It's going to be a 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5 for this Dalhart offense. 10 seconds left in this first quarter, and I think they may let the time run out here, and they will. End of the first quarter, Muleshoe on top 8-7. We're going to flip sides. We'll be right back.
Gil Lamb Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Independent School District, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Bamert Seed, and our high-speed internet here in Benny Douglas Football Stadium's press box for our live stream provided by 5 Area Connect.
Been able to drive a couple times. That should be a false start. Kind of look like between the center and wide receivers, kind of everyone on this Muleshoe offensive line. I don't know what the discussion is here. Yes, false start on Dalhart. 2nd down and 5 will now be 2nd down and 10. Second down, 10. Trussler, the quarterback, running back. I can't quite get a number on him. It is not. I don't think that is Kelso in. It is not. Here we go. Man in motion is going to be number 19, and you're going to have to get him down quick as he has all the momentum in the world. 1st down and more going down the sideline, and that's going to be a to-the-house score for the Dalhart Wolves. 8-13 11:47 in the second quarter. Dalhart taking the lead. Attempting the PATs, number 4, Angel Avalos. Here we go. Kick is up, and that is through the uprights. Point after is good. 14-8 our score. Continuing some other scores around the area. Like I said, this district play coming up next week. All the teams 4-1 so far on the season, or moved to 4-1 from last week. Lubbock Roosevelt won their game 44-24. They beat an 0-5 Sundown. Littlefield beat an 0-5 Brownfields 55-9. Slayton beat a 1-4 Morton team 34-14. Idalou, however, coming up short, losing to Shallwater 24-20. Shallwater 3-2 on the season, and that was Idalou's first loss. They moved to 4-1. So if everyone comes out victorious this week, I think everyone plays a game. I didn't see a bye week for anyone in our district from what I have seen. If everyone wins, that is a 5-1 record for everyone going in. That's if everyone in the district wins their games this week. Avalos kicked away. Back to receive is going to be Joaquin Arias. And that ball will go to number 21. That's going to be Octavio Arias. Octavio will take it up to the 30. And that's where Muleshoe will set up shop. And Muleshoe really not able to get anything going on offense. They have a few plays here and there positive, and Dalhart's been able to control the edge in that offensive line with only 3 offensive linebackers going in, filling the gaps that they need to, and definitely have to figure out a way to kind of make these linebackers off balance somehow. You will have trips at the top of your screen. Lone receiver at the bottom of your screen is Mauricio Herrera. Martin's the quarterback. To the right of him, it's going to be Arias. Here we go, 11:41 left in the second quarter. Martin's looking, and he is in trouble. He is rolling out, and he's just going to throw it away. Once again, a matched rush of 5 people for this Dalhart defense. Lone receiver at the bottom of your screen is going to be Ryan Dominguez. Quezada, Hernandez, and Herrera at the top of your screen. It's going to be a handoff to Arias. Arias will get to the outside edge, but good tackling by the Dalhart defense will make it 3rd down and about 7. Third down and 7. If you're Muleshoe, you got to find a way to get the first down here. Here we go. Here we go. Martin's dropping back. He's looking, plants his feet, and that ball is just batted away by number 9, Taylon Garcia. And that's just really, really good defense by the Dalhart Wolves. They're like glue to these Muleshoe wide receivers. And Muleshoe will go 3 and out again and punt it away. Clock stopped at 10:52 left. And Martin's kick is going to be end over end. Another good punt, and that will be fair caught. Able to turn the field just a little bit down to the 33 3 is where Dalhart will be set up. And I don't know what it is today, just kind of a whatever it is. You feel it up here in the stands too. You got to find a way to shake it off and get your offense and defense in order, and find a way to come up with a turnover on this drive right here, or 3 and out. Try to get the ball back. Dalhart will receive the ball to start this second half as Trussler is going to look out, and that ball is just in and out of the hands of his wide receiver, number 11. It's going to be Colton Carneseca. Set up a 2nd down and 10 for the Dalhart offense. If you're just not joining us, 10:48, 14-8 is our score. Muleshoe showing blitz, and let's see where we go now. Trussler, the quarterback, and it looks like Kelso, the running back. Trussler is going to look. It's going to be play action out to the edge. Forced out of bounds after a few yards. That will set up a 3rd down and about 7. Stops the clock at 10:43, and Muleshoe would like to make it 4th down and long, and definitely not 4th down manageable. You got 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen for the Dalhart offense. Now forward, that pass may go out there, and Muleshoe is able to read it out immediately, and Trussler's in trouble, and he's going to go deep, and that ball is going to be almost picked off. Noah Hernandez almost there for the pickoff, and will bring up a 4th down and a punting team for this Dalhart offense. Mardicio Herrera to receive the punt. Kicking it away for the Wolves is going to be Angel Avalos, and that kick's going to be high in the air, and Herrera's going to take it, and he's going to have to come up with something really fast. He'll able to get a few yards, but will only get up to about the 25. What a booming punt by the Dalhart Wolves, and that gets down to about the 22, and Mardicio Herrera was able to get it to the 25. Down 8-14 is what Muleshoe is, and they're looking to capitalize on that 3 and out that the defense was able to come up with. And you kind of feel a little bit of momentum shift here. Joaquin Arias is the running back left of Martin's. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Here we go. Hand off to Arias. Arias, big hole and able to get some good yardage. Gain of 4 on the play will make it 2nd down and 6 for this Muleshoe offense. And that kind of works right there. Maybe you go back to it. Try to get down closer to that 6. Make a 3rd down and manageable. Here we go. Martins, handoff again to Arias, and Arias driving forward, and nothing to go there. Maybe a half yard is, or maybe even a yard. And they're going to give a yard to this Muleshoe offense. 3rd down and 5. Two running backs in the backfield. We go. Martins is going to take it, and he's going to look at the play action. That pass is complete to Ryan Dominguez. He's hit immediately, but able to hang on to it. 1st down for this Muleshoe offense. And we go. 9:15 left in the second quarter. Dalhart will receive the ball to start the second half. 2 receivers at the top bottom of your screen. You got Herrera and Dominguez at the bottom. Top is going to be Hernandez and Quezada. Martin's look. He's going deep to Quezada, and that ball is in and out of the hands of the Wolf and in and out of the hands of Quezada. That was number 10, Trussler, who batted that ball away, and that ball was just short. Not catch Quezada in stride. Boy, that is the momentum play that you were looking for right there. Let's see if Muleshoe can push towards that first down stick. Here we go. Play action. Out to Herrera, and gain of about 5. Third down and manageable. Third down and 5, and you can kind of see where you want to go from here. Kind of something similar, or maybe a run by Arias. Here we go. Third down and 5 for this Muleshoe offense. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. Arias finds the hole, and he runs into his own blocker and is tackled deep. Right around where the sticks started. 4th down and down, and now the Muleshoe offense kind of just once again stalls out right around midfield. Martin's to kick it away. High snap. Punt is going to be another good punt end to over end, and that is going to take a Muleshoe bounce down inside the 30, right at about the 23-yard line. And they might even mark it at the 22. Let's see where they go. So it'll be the 23. Lands at the 30, goes out to 23. Good punt by Nathan Martins. And you really want the Muleshoe defense, once again, a tall task to step up to this Dalhart offense. And the Muleshoe defense actually doing a really good job on that last series, controlling the line of scrimmage, not letting anyone escape out of the pocket. Forcing Trussler to make throws. 7:23 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe down 8-14. Here we go, man in motion, and it's going to be a keeper by Trussler, and Trussler's just going to get a few yards. Well, they're going to give him a little bit more than that. 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves. Second down, handoff up the middle to Kelso, and Kelso's going to be right at the stick, and I think they're going to give him a first down, and they will. First down for the Wolves, fresh set of downs, and they're just going to run up the middle, and clock will continue to run. 6:30 left in the second quarter. Dalhart will receive the ball to start the second half once again. Just now joining us. 8-14 is our score. Dalhart on top. Here we go. A big run by number 2, Gregory Whittaker, and he just stiffs arm a Muleshoe player up to the 41-yard line. Makes it 2nd down and 3. Here we go. Trussell's just going to take it himself, and he's going to be hit right at the line, and that'll be good enough for another first down for the Dalhart Wolves. .545 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe down by possession. Here we go. And that ball's going to be intercepted by number 1, Quezada. And I think everyone was kind of looking for an offsides there. There was a Muleshoe player that jumps, but he did get back on time. And I saw that. He got back on time. And I think the quarterback thought, too, that Muleshoe player was offsides with no flag on the play. The officiating crew saying, no, everything was good there. And Martins and company will now start off at the 31. 5:35 left in the second quarter. All 3 timeouts is what Muleshoe has, and you got time to make your way methodically downfield and score. Here we go. Handoff. No, it's going to be Martins who keeps it. He has open real estate, and he's going to run out of bounds. First down, Muleshoe plus some. And there's a flag. Penalty declined against the Wolves and a timeout. First timeout for the Dalhart Wolves. 5:30 left in the second quarter. 8-14 is our score in this one. Story of this game so far, if you're just now joining us. First series Muleshoe had, they went 3 and out, punted away. The punt was muffed, and the Muleshoe Mules came up with that fumble and were able to capitalize and took it from around the 36 down for the score. Made it 8-0. Dalhart in return answered, methodically making their way downfield. Made it 8-7. Muleshoe stalling out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and putting it away. And Dalhart a couple times had to put it away, but Dalhart finally going down and scoring, taking the lead 14-8. Dalhart threw an interception. It was Quezada that came up with the interception, and now Muleshoe has the ball trying to go down and score. Here we go. Handoff to Arias. Arias getting upfield. Big run by the sophomore. Takes it upfield. Narrows the gap for the first down. Makes it 2nd down and 2. It was a really great run by Joaquin there. Really, really methodically finding the hole and getting upfield. Still only 5 people stacked in the box for Dalhart. Here we go. Another run by Joaquin. And Joaquin's going to drop his shoulder down, get the first down and some. Clock will continue to run. 4:58 and counting down. Octavio Arias is now in. He's the freshman. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Lone receiver at the bottom is number 4, Ryan Dominguez. Here we go. Martins. Handoff to Octavio. Octavio will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 will make it 2nd down and 11. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Dalhart to receive the kick to start the second half of this football game. Beautiful sunset here in Muleshoe, Texas. This temperature is dropped below the 80s, closer to the lower 70s now. Kickoff, it was right around mid-80s. A little warm, no wind. Still no wind in this one. Very, very calm night here in the panhandle of Texas. Man in motion for this Muleshoe offense. Little play action. Good block by Mauricio Herrera, and that ball is not caught. It is at the feet of 21, Octavio Arias. And boy, oh boy, if he would have caught that he had some open real estate, but that ball was thrown at his feet. A very rare bad throw by Nathan Martins. Stops the clock at 3:52. Muleshoe down 8-14. 3rd and 11 for this Muleshoe offense. Here we go. Martin's dropping back, looking left, and he's going to chunk it deep. Mauricio Herrera open. Oh, no, in and out of his hands. And a very rare drop by Mauricio Herrera. 4th and 11 is what we are facing now, and I think if you're the Muleshoe offense, you got to find a way to get that first down. And the offense is still out on the field. Let's see what coach is going to do. You got 15 seconds left on the play clock. 3:45 left on the game clock. Muleshoe down by 6. Martin drops back. He's looking, rolling out, and he's going to go deep. And that's Quezada, and that one is going to be caught. Nope, no good. Second there, it looked like he had it. I think that was just batted down out of his hands by a Dalhart Wolf. And turnover on downs. Dalhart will get the ball in their own territory around the 43-yard line. Dalhart with 2 timeouts, 3:37 left in the second quarter. 8-14 is your score. Dalhart on top, and this Muleshoe offense is looking for a big stop. They're going to have to get a stop here. Here we go. Hand off to Whittaker. And that's going to be a gain of about 4, if not 5. They're going to give him 5. Second down and 5. Second down and 5. This Dalhart Wolf team is just very, very, very big up front, and they're just controlling the line of scrimmage right now. Second down. And that's going to be a pitch out to number 0, who's going to be hit. Enough for the first down into Muleshoe territory. The Dalhart Wolves go. That was Caden Bird on the little pitch and run. First and 10, ball at the 46 for this Wolves offense. Whittaker, the running back in the backfield. We have saw several different running backs for this Dalhart team. Man in motion. Here we go. It's going to be Trussell that keeps it, and he is going to be brought down. Tackled from behind. Getting a 4, second down and 6. 2:18 left in this first half of football. Muleshoe down by 6. Dalhart to get the ball to start the second half, and they are looking to add some insurance to their score. Here we go. Pass is high, and Bird's going to have to come down with it, and he will be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Going backwards is what Dalhart did, and it's what Muleshoe forced. Third down and 9 for this Dalhart Wolves offense. Stacked receivers, and you got to watch the screen here. That's what they've ran out of this. They've also ran wheels from the 2 wide receivers as the other ones kind of bubbled. And we will see what is ran here. Trussell, the quarterback. Here we go. And Trussell's just going to take it himself, and he's going to push forward. And third down and 9 will now become 4th down and 2. That is 4th down and manageable. And, man, oh, man, if you're Dalhart, I don't know if you go for it or if you kick it and just pin Muleshoe deep and try to say, hey, you know, go. Offense hasn't been able to do much tonight. 1:35 and counting down left in this second quarter. And they're just going to belly up, nose to nose with Muleshoe. And here we go. It's going to be Trussell who's going to run with it, and he's going to get the first down. Quarterback keeper, and it's match for match against Muleshoe. Clock will continue to run. 1:15. Here we go. Ball's bobbled. Trussell's in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it, and he does. Well, that snap came out, and he had that bobbled. And this Muleshoe defense is exhausted. Second down and 10. Clock stops at 1:02. Dalhart does have 2 timeouts. Muleshoe still has 3. Second and 10. Trussell rolling to the left, looking, and that ball is at the feet of his intended receiver. That was Talon Garcia. Clock stopped at 58 seconds, third down and 10, and if you're Muleshoe, you would definitely like to get a sack here or force it outside of the yardstick somehow, make it fourth down and unmanageable. Take a timeout, you know. Here we go. Third down 10. Trussell, the quarterback. Kelso to his left. Trussell dropping back, looking to his right, goes over the middle. And that ball is in and out of his hands. And he was asking for the flag, and that flag was thrown way, way late. And that ball was not catchable. Ben Meyer looked over at the ref and said, "Why didn't you throw the flag?" And he's asking for a flag. And they threw that flag, and it was pass interference on Muleshoe is the call. I tell you what, that flag came in way late. Wow, 53 seconds left in the second quarter, first and 10 for Sad Downs, and it's going to be a carry by number 4, Angel Avalos. And here comes the hurry up for the Dalhart Wolves. It's a very, very tired Muleshoe defense right now. Here we go. Trussell looking, and Trussell's going to be hit, and he's brought down. None other than Aaron Morales right there, and that's going to be a timeout. Looking at third down, and it'll be third down and very long. Be about third down 10, third down 11, I think, when these two teams break from their huddles. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. 8-14 is our score. If you're Muleshoe's defense, I think you have to watch over the middle. The over the middle is kind of what they have been trying to go after. If you're Dalhart, you have 1 timeout left. You kind of want to try to take your shot here to see if you can come up with something to put this Muleshoe defense off balance. And Muleshoe, you just got to stay in your lanes, read your keys, and not let anything get really too behind you. Definitely keep your eyes on Trussler because he can just take it and run any which way he wants to. Muleshoe linebackers and the edges have been able to get into the backfield and get in Trussler's face. And I think that's really a big key on this next play is can you pressure Trussler but not let him get too far out and maybe take a big run, getting a first down or even worse, a touchdown. As Trussler's the lone person in the backfield. Here we go. Trussler looking. He's going to go out, and that ball is in and out of the hands on that screen. Number 1, Ben Meyer, the intended receiver. Fourth down and 12. And another timeout. So Dalhart will take their final timeout here and try to come up with something. 25 seconds left. If Muleshoe gets this ball left, the play will be ran. You may have 20 seconds left in this second half with 3 timeouts. I think you got to find a way to get Nathan Martins to settle down the pocket, get a deep pass out, take some big chunk plays right here. Muleshoe more than capable of just airing it out, getting big chunk plays, and you have not seen that from the offense tonight. It has been to the fingertips of those big chunk plays of being able to happen. And Avalos is going to attempt a field goal here. And you got to watch a fake here, making sure that you keep your eyes in the backfield, let your men up front try to go get this block. Snap is high, but that kick is going to be up and to the left. It's short. Field goal no good. 19 seconds left, and that's about kind of what we were saying. About 5 seconds may run off here, 5 or 6 at most. 8-14 is your score, and if you're Muleshoe, you got to get you a few plays. Go here, go there, step out of bounds. You do have 3 timeouts for the Muleshoe offense. Martins and company will come out. Mauricio Herrera at the bottom of your screen. You have Quezada, and I think that's Ryan Dominguez. Number 5, the lone receivers, Noah Hernandez. Joaquin Arias to the left of Martins. Here we go. 19 seconds. Handoff, Arias, and he is tackled. Timeout. $15 seconds left in this second quarter. 8-14 is your score. Halftime comes up. Make sure that you stick around. Both bands will be performing. We will have that for you on the live stream, whether if you're watching on Facebook, MuleshoeTV.com, or YouTube. You'll be able to watch it. Starting the second half of this ball game, Dalhart will be receiving the ball. And I think that's why it's very, very, very important that the Muleshoe Mule offense goes down and scores on this next couple plays that they will only have left. I think maybe you have 3 plays left right here. 3 plays, 2 timeouts. 15 seconds left. Down by 6. You would love to tie this one up going into halftime. Or take the lead. Got tight shotgun formation. Martins hand off to Arias, and Arias is going to bounce out the outside, and he's just going to step out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of a few. Nine seconds left, and I think you have 2 plays at most. If you get a quick pass out, you may have 3. Here we go. Handoff to Arias again, and he's going to get the first down, and timeout called by coach. 5 seconds left. Now, this is a hard decision here because it's going to be 1st and 10. You got fresh set of downs. You may have, honestly, you may have 2 plays. I think you're just trying to get the ball a little closer for Nathan Martins to get a ball out to one of his speedy guys out there on the outside. And you have many different options. You have here Quezada, and you have Mauricio Herrera. You have Ryan Dominguez, Noah Hernandez. Even Johnny Hernandez you could stick out there. Either Joaquin or Octavio Arias, you could stick out there too. Braden Butler's another one. He's a big target. Not as fast as these other guys, but he does have the length. But I think on this play here, you're either looking at a Mauricio Herrera or a Yahir Quezada on the outsides. Number 5 and number 4, that's going to be Hernandez and Dominguez at the top, and then you have the Quezada Herrera duo at the bottom. Martins dropping back. This will be the last play here. Martins going deep. That's going to be to Herrera, and that ball's going to be thrown and intercepted. No good. End of the first half of this game. 14-8. Muleshoe trailing. Dalhart to get the ball back. Stick around for the halftime shows, and we will see y'all back at the start of the second half.
Gil Lamb Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Independent School District, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Bamert Seed, and our high-speed internet here in Benny Douglas Football Stadium's press box for our live stream provided by 5 Area Connect.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Wolf Band would like to welcome you to tonight's halftime performance, featuring their 2024 Fall Show, Live Wires. This year, the band is under the direction of drum major Ethan Bohr. Now please welcome the GWB. are Joshua Bell and Abby Trapp. The band would like to thank Mr. Bird, Mrs. Maddox, Mrs. Richmond, the band boosters, and the community for all their support. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Muleshoe Independent School District is proud to present the 2024 Mighty M Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of Junior Drum Major Melody Gonzalez, Assistant Drum Major Sophomore Ariana Cota. This evening, the band will perform the first movement of their UIL marching show, Stars. Soloists include Hernan Alvidrez and Abby Jones. Band, you may begin your performance. would like to recognize Band Member of the Week, Javeli Elizalde, and Outstanding Archer of the Week, Maria Patel. Congratulations to these hard-working students. And please, let's give one more round of applause to your Mike and Band.
Gil Lamb Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Independent School District, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Bamert Seed, and our high-speed internet here in Benny Douglas Football Stadium's press box for our live stream provided by 5 Area Connect.
turnover, an interception, fumble of some sorts, and have been able to give the offense time to try to get downfield, but this Muleshoe offense just struggling in this one so far. No deep passes, no explosive plays or anything like that. And to be honest, just kind of looking at the team now at halftime, they kind of feel like a different team coming out than what they did coming out for this first half of this game. In the first half of the game, the Muleshoe kind of looked like they were going through the motions, and right here coming out of the second half, they look a lot more focused in, and hopefully it's a different Muleshoe team. They will kick it away to Dalhart to start this second half and really hope to stop Dalhart, turn around and score and tie this game or take the lead. Both teams coming in 4-1. Both have faced some pretty tough opponents. Dalhart's still in Division 1. Muleshoe dropping down to Division 2, 2-3A. District play will start next week. Brayton Butler to kick it away, and that game will be in Roosevelt on Thursday. Reminder, it will be on Thursday, not Friday. And our second half will start, and that ball is a bullet. Down to Cole Kelso, and he takes it, drops on it. Now the Muleshoe defense will come out, the Dalhart offense. Hunter Trussler, the quarterback. And can't tell you who's going to be at running back. They've had 6 different players come in at running back, and some of them started the series, some of them came in between, but they've been able to rotate in and out. It's going to be Caden Bird at running back for the Wolves. 1st and 10, Trussler, handoff, and Bird is going to catch the outside edge, and he has speed, and he is finally tackled. Big gain on the play for the Dalhart Wolves to start this second half, and Muleshoe defense hoping to prevent anything more from here. Trussler, handoff to Bird again. Bird finding the edge, gain to the outside, 8-yard gain. It's going to be a 2nd down and 2 for the Dalhart Wolves. Here we go. Trussler, the quarterback, to the left of him is going to be Bird, and Trussler's just going to keep it himself, go up the middle, and it's finally tackled. Not before he gets the 1st down. So it's been all the run game so far for the Wolves on this series so far. The Muleshoe defense looking to try to get a stop. No touchdowns on this series is what they're trying to prevent. Bird with the carry, and he's going to be hit. And it looks like he got right to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be a no gain on the play. Clock continuing to run. 10:45 left in the third quarter. If you're just now joining us, welcome back. 8:14, Muleshoe down by 6. We are in the third quarter. Man in motion for the Wolves, and there's a flag. False start. Second down and 10 will now be 2nd down and 15. Angel Avalos coming in for Caden Bird, number 0. So Avalos will now be the running back for the Wolves. Second and 15. Trussler and company looking off to the sideline at their coach. Here we go, and it's going to be play action over the middle, and that ball is going to be caught. Touchdown, Wolves. Talon Garcia. And that was just a quick slant on the outside. Muleshoe running a man zone is what it looks like, and Talon just created that separation. Garcia in for the touchdown. 8:20 is our score now, and the deficit has increased for this Muleshoe offense to overcome. Avalos to attempt the P18. And that kick is going to be up and good. 10-12, and that did not take long for the Dalhart Wolves offense to come out and just have a really just good first drive. And they were pinned 2nd and 15, but little pass over the middle to Garcia from Trussler gave the score to the Wolves. Kick, of course, good. Makes it 21-8, 10-12 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe's offense, they scored on their first drive and have yet to really make anything out of the offense. I mean, they've been able to get a first down or two here and there, but maybe one explosive play. We're talking like maybe around 20 yards. And this Muleshoe offense, just the identity that they have been all season, is just not here. And kind of looking back to that new home game, Muleshoe's offense is going to have to find something. They are missing Josue Sigala, who is out of this game. Arias is going to take the kickoff, and he's going to go upfield, and he puts his shoulder down. Bounces off of a player, gets no positive yards out of that, but man, oh man, he's showing how physical he can be. This last series that the Muleshoe offense was on, and just right there, man, he put his shoulder down and just plowed forward. Excuse me, sorry. So Martins and company will now come out to the field. Brayton Butler in at wide receiver. Now he is in at the wing. Here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff Arias. Arias up the middle. Arias good yards, and he is brought down. Joaquin's run, that's really, really good yardage right there. 2nd down and 4 for this Muleshoe offense, and this may be what you have to do. You may have to force this Dalhart team. They are now stacking 6 in the box. Been stacking 5 all game. Here we go again. Joaquin with the run. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and short, yard to go. Hand off to Quezada, and then Quezada is going to get the first down and some. I'm sorry, excuse me, that is not Quezada, that is Arias again. That is a good first down for this Muleshoe offense. Arias is coming out to Aaron Morales in at running back. 9 minutes left, and clock should continue to run after the ball will be set on the signal by the officiating crew. 8:21, Muleshoe down in this one. Here we go, handoff to Aaron Morales. Aaron cuts it upfield. He puts his shoulder down, keeps driving. Oh my goodness, there he goes. And there's a flag coming in from the other side of the field from the backfield judge. And there'll be a face mask on the Wolves. So big run by this Muleshoe offense. And this was the key. The keys that the Muleshoe offense needed was let's control this line of scrimmage. Let's get the run going. Take control of the clock. Take control of the game and get downfield and score. And that's exactly what this Muleshoe offense has done on this series so far. They have come out on fire on the offensive side. 8:30 left in the third quarter. Man in motion's Butler. Handoff. Morales up the middle, putting his shoulder down, driving forward, gain of 4. Oh, they're going to mark him at 3, gain of 3. Second down and 7. Eight minutes left in the third quarter. Now, it looks like you may have trips at the bottom of your screen. Lone receiver at the top of your screen is going to be Mauricio Herrera. Quezada, Hernandez, and Butler at the trips at the bottom. Nathan, handoff, Nathan handoff to Morales, and he's just hit the line of scrimmage. No gain. Third down and 7. Here we go, third down and 7. No passing play yet for this second half, and we may see it right here. Noah Hernandez is all by himself down there. This Butler's kind of coming in more tight at the slot. And now the linebackers are kind of shifting towards Hernandez. He got 5 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. Martin's looking, and he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. And he has a man open. That's Quezada with the catch. Quezada down inside the 5. First and goal down to the 3. The Muleshoe offense goes, and there's a downs player. And that was Nathan Martins who was down. He was right back up walking to the sideline as Ryan Dominguez will now be enacting as the quarterback. 6:47 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe down 8:21. And Dominguez at the quarterback. Dominguez, handoff to Morales. Morales drives down and he is hit. It's going to be a loss of 1, second and goal at the 4. Last time Muleshoe was here, it took all 4 downs to go. Martin's back in, and so is number 9, Joaquin Arias. And you kind of feel that momentum shift. If you score here, that is a nice little shift back in momentum that you want to take back if you're this Muleshoe offense, especially if you could do it right here, right now. Here we go. Martins, handoff to Arias. Arias going up, down to the 2. Third down and goal. Ball will be located at the 2. Here we go. Martins. Arias to his left. Trips tight to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Handoff Arias, so he should be in. Touchdown, Muleshoe. 2-yard run, Joaquin Arias. 5:38 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe 14, Dalhart 21. And I think you're going for 2 right here. Dominguez to snap it to Mauricio Herrera for this swinging gate. Muleshoe's just going to go for the point after attempt. And you're going to be big and stout up front. Dalhart's just going to just push everyone they can. Snap is good. Kick is going to be up. And that's through the uprights. Good. 15-21. 5:38 left in the third quarter. What a nice methodical series for this Muleshoe offense. Something that we haven't seen, honestly, all game. The first touchdown came from a muffed punt. Set up Muleshoe right around the 30 of Dalhart. And they were able to take it down for 30 yards. Get the first touchdown of the game, 2-point conversion, of course, good on that one. Right here, it was just a nice little methodical drive from about midway in your own territory, taking it all the way down. Almost 70 yards is what you went. And that was a very great drive by this Muleshoe offense. Defense now looking at just kind of keeping what you were doing towards the end of this first half of football. You were able to get some stops. Brayton Butler to kick it off to this Dalhart team. Avalos back to receive. If you're Muleshoe, I wonder if you could try to get it past the 30, get your guys there, have it bounce and roll, maybe closer to that 20. And here we go. That's what they may try to do. And the ball's going to be, once again, just fumbled on the ground, but picked up by Caden Bird. And there's an injured player. Ball will be spotted at the 30. I do not have any score updates from around the area. Have not been able to find any score updates on any of the district opponents that we have. Right now, everyone is sitting at 4-1, including Muleshoe, but between Muleshoe, Idalou, Littlefield, Roosevelt, and Slayton, all have played similar opponents, all have beaten those similar opponents. Of course, Dalhart, still in 1-3A Division 1. They're still in that district with River Road, Bushland, and Shallwater. And nobody added into that district. Muleshoe exiting that district this year comes in and moves to the 2-3A Division 2, dropping in divisions. And like I said, that consists of Muleshoe, Idalou, Littlefield, Roosevelt, and Slayton. Now, Muleshoe does go to Lubbock Roosevelt next week as a away game. The junior high and the JV, from what I'm told, play on Tuesday, and the varsity will play on Thursday. That is a Thursday night game. That did change. So if you're looking at that schedule, make sure that you are not out there on Friday. Nobody will be there. There's a Thursday night game, as the number 10 will keep it himself. That's going to be Hunter Trussler. That's going to be good enough for a gain of 4, second down and 6 for this Dalhart offense. Nothing over the middle, and that's what you're trying to prevent if you're Muleshoe. 2 backs in the backfield. Muleshoe does have 3 men on the line here. They're still going to send 4, and Trussler has all day, and that's just going to be outside of the reach of his intended receiver, Ben Meyer. Ben Meyer is a really, really big guy, coming in at 6'4". He is a senior, plays at wide receiver and outside linebacker for the Wolves, and he has been a target a couple of times, over the middle, kind of on the outside too. Of course, they also have Talon Garcia. He is also in the 6-foot area. He's another big target at the bottom of your screen for this Wolves offense. 21, Cole Kelso is the running back to the left of Trussler. 3rd down and 6. 5:02 left in the third quarter. And timeout, Dalhart. They're going to burn a timeout here in the third quarter. 2 timeouts left for the Wolves. Muleshoe versus Dalhart is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe ISD, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop Autoplex, Bailey County Electric, Edward Jones Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bamert Seed. And this stream, whether if you're watching it on YouTube, MuleshoeTV.com, or on Facebook, is powered by 5 Area Connect. They bring us the high-speed internet to be able to take the game to your television screens, your cell phones, or if you're just listening to it, whether if you're watching or listening, it is 3rd down and 6, 5:02 left. Dalhart with the ball. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he's only going to get a few. 4th down and 3. Now, here's the thing. It is 4th down and 3. It is technically manageable if you've looked at the game in the full scope for this Dalhart offense, but if you give it to Muleshoe right here, you are giving Muleshoe the ball in their own territory, or in your territory here. Here we go, big 4th down, and student section on the Muleshoe side is really cheering on. Here we go, the fans are also involved too. Man in motion, and that should be a false start. The right side, that offensive line jumped. And man in motion, and that right side of the line jumped, and here comes the personnel change. Dalhart will kick it away. 4th and 3. Now be 4th and 8. 4:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Muleshoe down 15-21, but Muleshoe went down, scored, and they're able to get a stop right here. This is big. Nobody back to receive. That ball is over the head of a receiver, or the punter, and he's going to have to punt it away. And he's able to get the punt off, lands at about the 47, down to about the 40. And the momentum is shifted a lot. If you are here watching it, you can feel it. If you're watching it on your screen from home and not at the stadium, man, this stadium is felt like just a giant weight is just lifted off the shoulders of everyone, including the players on the field. It has been a different kind of swagger in this start of the second half of this game for this Muleshoe team when they came out. Just kind of going through the motions, and since the start of the second half, this Muleshoe team looks like they got a fire lit under them. Here we go. Martin's at quarterback. Man in motion is Herrera. Snap. Handoff to Morales. Morales is going to cut the outside edge, and he's going to be shoelace tackled. That was number 4, Angel Avalos on the tackle. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 3:55 left in the 3rd quarter, and this game is moving very, very fast. And if you're Muleshoe, you would love to take the lead here. That will give you a huge boost. Stacked receivers at the bottom of your screen. Man in motion's Butler. Handoff. Morales up the middle. Gain of a few. And Muleshoe is slowly but surely, they are just getting a little bit of control here and there of that line of scrimmage. They are able to start move some players around, open up some holes, but this Dalhart, the linebackers are there just really, really, really fast. Here we go, tight formation, handoff to Arias. Arias is going to be hit in the backfield. Wow, and this may be a 3 and out for this Muleshoe offense, and then personnel changes coming in. It will be. Three running plays back to back. Now the passing play for this Muleshoe offense on this last drive. And this Muleshoe will punt it away. Number 11, Colton, is now coming up. He's not going to be back to receive this kick. And if you're Muleshoe, I think you get it and kick it off really quick here. And that's exactly what they'll do. This will be an end-over-end kick. And what a kick. That ball will stop at the 2-yard line. Nathan Martins, another great punt by the senior. And keys for this defense right here is you don't let anything behind you. You got to take time and make sure that nobody's going deep. Don't let anybody behind you. I think this is what Dalhart might look at. They have Ben Meyer, who's 6'4". They also have Talon Garcia. He's also 6'1". These are two very big wide receivers on this team, and they are lined up out there. Here we go. Man in motion. It's going to be a keeper. Gain of a few. Trussler keeps the ball for a quarterback run and is able to come up with a few. Second down and 8. Be second down and 7. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Muleshoe down 15-21. Trussler and company looking off to coach for some direction. Here we go. Trussler with the keeper again, and he's going to get the outside edge, and he's going to be forced out of bounds, not before he gets the first down. And just like that, Trussler with his legs takes the ball straight to the outside, aiming for the first down marker, and he's able to get there. Gets Dalhart out of the back of their own end zone down to the 14, or really up to the 14. Here we go. Handoff. Running back, and he's gone. To the house. That is going to be a touchdown. Big touchdown for this Dalhart offense. "86 yards. 1:21 left in the third quarter, 27-15, and that momentum that Muleshoe had is now fully shifted back to this Dalhart team. Avalos to attempt the PAT, and it is up and through the uprights. 28-15, and here we go, Muleshoe. Some work to do on the offense. 3 and out after they've gotten a big stop. Just stagnant again. We had a really great drive and then turned around and really couldn't do anything on that next series. And here we are, the third series of this second half, and you got to try to go down and score. Matter of fact, you have to go down and score on this series right here. Line of scrimmage in the second half has been kind of even between two teams. That's just a hole that just opened up for the Dalhart offense and able to break a few tackles and to the house. Avalos kick it away for the Wolves. Back to receive is going to be Arias. Joaquin Arias here you go. Kick is going to be on the ground, and you're going to have to find a way to pick it up, and they don't. It goes out of bounds. It did hit a Muleshoe player, so there's no flag. Muleshoe will set up shop at around the 32-yard line. Now, if you're the offense, you got to find a way to go down and score fast, because these Dalhart's shown that they've been explosive, but then they've also been able to burn every second that they could off this game clock. Muleshoe just kind of going with the run methodically downfield will also burn a lot of clock, so you definitely have to. This is a scoring situation. You have to go down and score on this series. Arias tackled in the backfield, loss of 1, 2. Second down and 12. Wide receivers out on the outside, really not much at all that we have heard from them or Martins. No bread in the basket in this game so far. Let's see if we get it here. And I think Coach is calling a timeout. Oh. Nope, flag on the play. False start on the offense, so 2nd and 12 now is 2nd and 17. Here we go. Martins dropping back. Play action is looking, and he is just going to roll out and just take it himself. And he's going to step out of bounds just past the 30. That should get Muleshoe in between the sticks or right at him. And they're going to mark Muleshoe right at the 6. 3rd down and 10 for this Muleshoe offense. This is 3rd and 10, and you got to find a way to convert right here if you're Muleshoe. Trips at the top of your screen. Nobody in the backfield. 2 receivers stacked at the bottom of your screen. There's offset just a little bit. Nope, now they are stacked. Here we go. Martin's looking, and he's rolling out to his right, and he's just going to decide to take it himself. He's going to have to get upfield, and he does. 1st down for this Muleshoe offense, and this may be what Martins has to do. He's going to have to run with it and take it himself. Spread out this defense. Aaron Morales now in at running back. First set of downs, 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Muleshoe down 28-15 if you're just now joining us. And boy, they have to go score on this series. Here we go. Martins, handoff, Morales. Morales up the middle. Morales explodes! Just one player away from being able to break away. That's a big 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1. Second down and 1. And here we go. Handoff, Aaron Morales, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage and no further than that. Play is blown dead as the end of the 3rd quarter. Muleshoe down 28-15. We're going to flip sides. We'll be right back.
Gil Lamb Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Independent School District, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Bamert Seed, and our high-speed internet here in Benny Douglas Football Stadium's press box for our live stream provided by 5 Area Connect.
The score, Muleshoe down. 3rd down and 1 for this Muleshoe offense. Aaron Morales is going to break free. There he goes. Keeps going. Touchdown, Muleshoe. 11:54 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe answers back. 21-28, your score. Mauricio Herrera lining up for the swinging gate formation. going for 2, and that ball's going to be picked off. You're going to have to get him down. That's going to be number 1, Ben Meyer, who just reached out there and took the ball away. And Dalhart read that. Wow. 2-point conversion intercepted. 11:54 left in the fourth quarter. I think it should be 21-30. It should be at 2 points the other way. And that was just picked up perfectly. Ben Meyer, the 6'4" linebacker, was just waiting for that all night. And he really didn't even move his feet. He just stuck his hands out there and was able to take a really, really big wingspan by the kid. Muleshoe now down by 9. And that is a big, big change in all sorts of just kind of planning going forward, because you were down by a possession and now you are down by 2. Brayton Butler to kick it away from Muleshoe. Back to receive is going to be Kelso. Here we go, and that ball's going to be in and out, and Muleshoe almost landed on that one. Number 19, Alver, picking up that kick, and there's an injured player on the field. Still no scores around the area. 11:53 here in Muleshoe, Texas, 30-21. Muleshoe trailing in this one. Really big run by Aaron Morales on that last series, and that was a really, really great job by him. And that Muleshoe offense needed that. Has not had a big explosive play like that, and they got it right there. Got to get a stop twice in this one. Go down and score 2 times to take the lead. Muleshoe down by 9. Tonight is the Pink Out game. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So yeah, pink throughout the stands, on the field with the players and staff, athletic training staff, and it's a really, really great cause that they have here tonight. Trussler, the quarterback for the Dalhart Wolves, they are tight. Let's see what they do here. Man in motion, and it's going to be a carry by... It's going to be Kelso. 21, Cole Kelso with the carry. Now he's going to come out, and number 0, Caden Bird. And these are very much different players. Cole Kelso is more of a power back, and Caden Bird is just fast. He can get going really quick. And you're going to have to get him down really fast. Second down and 5, 11-20, and this is going to be more of a methodical series. Here we go. Passes out on the screen, and you're going to have to get the tackle here, and he does get back to the line of scrimmage. Barely. That was number 11, Colton Carneseca. 3rd and 5, and you would like to make this 4th and long. Get your offense back out to try to score again. Here we go. Handoff. Bird. Up the left side. First down. And that's what Bird has done in this game. They hit him right at the line of scrimmage, and he drives another 5 yards to get to the stick for the first down. Fresh set downs for this Dalhart offense. Trussler, handoff up the middle, Avalos, and he's tackled. 11-yard gain. And another fresh set of downs for this Dalhart offense. 10 minutes left in this ball game. Muleshoe down by 9. They need to find a way to get the ball, turn it over right here. This is 4-down territory for this Dalhart team. Here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff is going to go to Whittaker, and Whittaker's a big guy too. Gain of 9. Oh, so I'd be gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. $9:30 left in this ball game, and like I said before, Dalhart just burning all the time that they can off this clock. Trussler, handoff, Whittaker, up the left side, is going to continue to run. Touchdown, Dalhart. 25-yard run, Gregory Whittaker. And that makes it 36-21. Kick is going to be up and no good. 21-36. Still a 2-possession game. If you're Muleshoe, go down, score, make it, get a 2-point conversion, make it 29. Try to get the ball back. Muleshoe still has all 3 of their timeouts. Dalhart only has 2. 9:04 left in this 4th quarter. You're going to have to get 2 stops and score twice to get a chance to come back in this one. Got to find a way to get some momentum back in this one. Avalos kick it away. Back to receive is Joaquin Arias. Here we go. That ball's going to go end over end. Arias is going to take it, and he's getting a head start run. And he's going to shuffle his feet around, put his shoulder down, and keep driving. Took that about the 10, and he gets up to the 39. So it set a pretty good field position for this Muleshoe offense, especially now that you're wanting to move really fast on this possession. You want to go down, score. This Dalhart team has been chewing as much clock as they can. Last couple of series, nothing but running plays for this Muleshoe offense. And Martin's couple passes here and there, but other than that, he's been quiet. Air Morales in the backfield next to Martin's. Stacked receivers at the top of your screen. Martin's handoff to Morales. Morales, slowly but surely, finds the hole, and there's a fumble. Dalhart's ball. 8:52 left in this fourth quarter, 36-21. And Benny Douglas Stadium is just quiet after that fumble. First and 10 for this Dalhart offense. Kelso to the right of Trussler, and that ball's on the ground, and Trussler lands on it. Clock will continue to run, 8:40 and counting down. 3 timeouts is what Muleshoe has left. Second down and 15. Sorry, second and 14. Trussler and company looking off to the side. Caden Bird in the backfield. He has been explosive for this Dalhart offense. Here we go. Bird shuffling his feet, and the turf monster got him, and then a couple of Muleshoe Mules were there to clean up the tackle. Third down and long. Another big loss on the play. Dalhart's located at the 47, their own 47. They got to get down to the Muleshoe 37. Here we go. Wide open is number 10, and he's going to take it to the house. And he's going to be tackled down to the 1. Trussler's pass. Let me see who that is. I cannot quite get a number. That's going to be Montoya on the completed pass. And Muleshoe is looking for the run and let a player go free. First and goal for this Dalhart offense. 7:30 left in the fourth quarter. And Muleshoe needs to come up with a turnover right here. And a touchdown. Trussler takes it in himself, and that is going to be an exclamation mark on this Dalhart offense. And potentially the nail in the coffin. 42-21 now your score. 7:27 left in the fourth quarter. Avalos' kick is up, and it is good. 21-43. One good drive Muleshoe had right there at the start of the third quarter. They were able to go down methodically, make a really good drive, brought it within a score, and then a fumble, some mistakes, and misreads. Has brought the score to 43-21 in favor of Dalhart. And this Muleshoe team has not had an answer on the offensive side for this Dalhart defense. Kick is going to be high, and that's going to go to Octavio Arias, and he's going to be hit hard right around the 32. And here comes Martins and company, and you have 3 timeouts, 7:24. You're going to have to go down and score 3 times, get 3 stops, and get 2-point conversions on just about every touchdown that you get. And Muleshoe with stacked receivers. Here we go, play action. Muleshoe going to have to go deep, and they do. And that ball is going to be short and almost picked off. That was Quezada. And that pass was just short. He outran the linebacker, but the ball just did not get there. There's no wind in this game. It was very calm outside. Here we go. Martin's looking again. Flushed out the pocket. He's going to get rid of it. That ball outside the reach of Noah Hernandez, thrown above his head. Third down and 10, and definitely got to get something going here. Joaquin Arias left or right of Martins. Martins going, caught by number 1 Quezada. That's a first down. Across the 50 he goes. 7:08. Once the ball be set, it will continue to run. Fourth quarter. If you're just now joining us, Muleshoe down 43-21. Here we go. Martin's looking deep, and that ball is intercepted. And I thought that there was pass interference there as Quezada was just being held up. That's number 1, Ben Meyer, the 6'4" outside linebacker. Ben Meyer has been a factor in this game on the defense. He has been everywhere this game. He is very long, very tall, very fast. .654 in the fourth quarter. Dalhart comes out. 3 timeouts is what Muleshoe has. And handoff is going to go out to Avalos, and Avalos is going to break free. There's going to be a flag on the play. Holding on Muleshoe will take the ball up even further. Be a fresh set of downs for this Dalhart offense. 1st and 10. Ball will now be located at the 48 of Dalhart, just about at midfield. 6:40 and counting down left in this one in the fourth quarter, and Dalhart will just slowly, methodically make their way downfield. Burn as much time as they can. Here we go. Carry. Up the middle. Big gain. 2nd down and 2. Second down and 2, 5:50 left in the ball game. Here we go. Hand off to number 9. That's Town Garcia with the carry. First down and another chunk of yards. That's like another 8-yard gain. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff. Up the middle, gain of a few. Be a gain of 1 for the Wolves. Make it 2nd down and 9. Once again, if you're just now joining us, 5 minutes left in this 4th quarter. 43-21. Dalhart on top, and a fumble. And then Dalhart went down, scored, and then Muleshoe with an interception, and Dalhart on a drive currently. Both teams 4-1 coming in this one, and still some time left, but definitely becoming harder for this Muleshoe offense. And handoff up the right side, gain of a few, makes it 3rd down and about 6 for this Dalhart offense. Dalhart will go into district play on their next game. So will Muleshoe. Muleshoe traveling out to Lubbock Roosevelt, and that game being moved to Thursday is no longer on Friday if you are listening. That game is on Thursday, 7 o'clock in Roosevelt, Texas. Here we go. 3rd down. Pitch out to number 11, and he's going to go up the right side, and he's going to go down inbounds. That's a 1st down. First down, player goes down inbounds. 3:54 is where the clock will run. I think there was an injury timeout. First down, fresh set of downs. Clock should be running. 3:50 left in this ballgame. Muleshoe down 43-21. And what was a fight going back and forth between the two teams for the past several quarters. Dalhart just remained in control for most of the game on the line of scrimmage. And then here in the 4th quarter, it's just broken away with it, taking advantage of a couple of turnovers. Here we go. Handoff, 21, and he's going to go upfield, and he's finally going to be brought down inside the 10. 3:21 and counting down left in this one. Muleshoe does have 3 timeouts left, and if you're Muleshoe, you'd like to stop the bleeding here, not allow another score, and here we go. Handoff up the middle. Still driving his feet is 21, Cole Kelso. Inside the 5, 2nd down and goal. Located at the 3. 2:35 left in the ball game. Muleshoe down 43-21. And there's going to be an injury timeout. Once again, 2:42 left in the 4th quarter. 43-21 is our score. Still some time left in this one. If Muleshoe loses, they move to 4-2. Dalhart will move to 5-1. If some crazy events happen, anything can happen. There's still 2 minutes left. And Muleshoe wins, they would move to 5-1. Dalhart would move to 4-2. And it's definitely a tall task for Muleshoe to try to come out on top of this one. down by several possessions. Going in, you have looking to it, you have Roosevelt next week, and then turning around, you have Littlefield. That's a home game. That's the War on 84. Then you play Slayton and Slayton. Then on the very 1st of November, you have a bye week. Then turn around and have to play Idalou. And none of those games are going to be easy. They're going to be kind of similar, especially Idalou. The Idalou team definitely similar to kind of like the size and style of play that you see coming out of Dalhart tonight. Next week's game's on a Thursday, 7 o'clock. And so far, the rest of the games are set to be on Fridays, but that can change. Here we go, 2nd down and goal. Handoff up the middle, touchdown, Dalhart. 2:02 left in this fourth quarter. Dalhart takes it in, 49-21. Snap is good. Kick up is good by Avalos. 50-21 is our score in this one. Muleshoe 2:02 you'd at least want to try to get something going on the offense. Go down and score and try to make this loss a little bit better. Get some extra film. Maybe see what you can do against this defense. But fumble. And Dalhart was able to go down and score. And then interception on the next series. And Dalhart was able to take the ball 70, 80 yards and go down and score. And they've been able to do that. Just make slow, methodical drives downfield and burn time off the clock. Avalos to kick it away for the Wolves. And that kick is going to be end over end. And Mauricio Herrera is going to take it himself. And he's going to take it from outside the end zone. He has to break a tackle, and he is. And he's finally going to be brought down. And there's a flag that is thrown very, very, very late. There was a horse collar tackle, but I think I wonder if this may be an unsportsmanlike penalty. Let's see. The sportsmanlike conduct on Muleshoe. And that ball will now be placed at the 20. So instead of the horse collar tackle penalty about the horse collar, it was an unsportsmanlike conduct on Muleshoe. Going back to earlier, you had a Dalhart player who was walking towards the officiating crew, throwing his hands in the air, asking for a flag, and they threw it several seconds after the play. And here, Muleshoe player looking for a flag because he was brought down by his back of his shoulders. The officiating crew throwing an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Muleshoe on that one. 2nd down and 5 for this Muleshoe offense. Here we go. Martin's handoff up the middle goes Morales again. And clock will run. 1:15 left in this game. Fresh set of downs for this Muleshoe offense. Here we go. Martin's handoff up the middle again to Morales. And Morales is going to break a few tackles. He's finally going to be brought down. 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And clock will continue to count down. Second down and a few to go for this Muleshoe offense. Here we go. Second down, high snap. Martin's looking out, and that ball is caught. First down. .35 seconds left in this ball game. Here we go. Handoff. Aaron Morales takes it, and he's going to be running downhill, and he is fast downhill. Another big gain on the play. 20 seconds left in this one, and now will be the end of the ball game. 50-21 is your score in this one. Muleshoe moves to 4-2. They will open up play against Roosevelt next week on Thursday. That game is at Thursday, 7 o'clock. JV Junior High on Tuesday. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules. Safe travels to everyone, and safe travels next week out to Roosevelt. We will see y'all there.
Gil Lamb Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Independent School District, McDonald's Restaurant, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Leal's Tortilla Factory, 5 Area Connect, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Bamert Seed, and our high-speed internet here in Benny Douglas Football Stadium's press box for our live stream provided by 5 Area Connect.